All right, good afternoon. Thanks for being here. It's an exciting day. We'll get right into it. I know we're starting just a few minutes late, so at this time I'd like to welcome up Akron Mayor Shammas Malik.
I almost said good morning. Working on it. It's been a really beautiful day for recreation and parks in the city of Akron. This morning I went over to the Youth Success Summit, which is a new nonprofit that's going to be working with both city recs and park, but also organizations across our community about out of school time. The midday, I was down at Lock 3 where they were putting in the final beam for the new Maynard Family Pavilion, the new permanent performance space there at Lock 3. And then today we're finishing up our day here at Reservoir. So it's a really incredible day for Akron Rec and Parks. I see we have a number of our elected officials here today. Would you all wave? I think we have a quorum of city council. So this project really is done in partnership with city council. This has been a long time coming. In 2019, the city launched a community-wide assessment of our facilities, and this is one of the facilities, along with Ed Davis, along with our Perkins pool, that we really saw as in significant need of improvement. And so there's been significant public outreach. I know Councilwoman Connor has really helped spearhead a lot of the engagement here at Reservoir about what we want to see. But I think the result is that we're going to see some pretty significantly upgraded facilities. And last summer I came out and looked around the pool and got a tour, and I am so excited to see what the future is going to hold here at Reservoir. The new and improved pool will have a 15-foot slide. We'll see how many of us and the elected officials go down that slide first. We're going to have a shallow water play space, 25-meter lap lanes, a climbing wall, shaded areas, and an updated bathhouse. If any of you have been over to Perkins yet, a lot of those amenities are also at Perkins. I caught everything. And so it's going to be exciting to really see that over here on the east side. In addition, the updated community center, this is one of our oldest buildings here in the city of Akron for city government. It'll have a new entrance, a multi-purpose meeting room, kitchen, art room, game room, and gathering space. So these are all going to be amazing new amenities for a building that has seen its share of time. Do we know when the building was built?
1933.
1933. So there we go. So we'll see in another 80 years for the next part of the building. But really, I want to thank everyone who had a part in this. So many people from across the city are here today. Thank you each for the part that you play in this, whether it's people in rec and parks, folks in the service department and in engineering, our folks with the construction crew. We really do appreciate it. And it's a team effort to do a huge, significant lift like this. And doing these two pieces together, both the community center and the pool, is going to help save us the money, but also shorten the amount of time that we have to be without these important community resources. So we're hopeful that we can get these back online just as soon as possible. I particularly want to thank Councilwoman Connor, someone whose heart, really, she kind of is the heart of Goodyear Heights in so many ways. But I really want to thank you for all your years of dedication to this community, whether it's before you were on council and especially these last few years here on council. And also want to thank Infinity Construction for their work. And so we will all be back here hopefully next year to jump in the pool and see the new community space. And with that, I would like to turn it over to Councilwoman Connor.
Thank you so much. Thank you all for attending. As I thought about what I wanted to say today, many of you know my love of children's literature. So I searched high and low. I even had Tanya from our Goodyear Library help me, and I was looking for something really fun and inspirational to say in the likes of Dr. Seuss, Shel Silverstein, or some of my favorite authors. And when I came up with nothing that fit the bill, I reached out to, many of you know David Schreier, who owns Cafe Rewind across the street. And the next day in my mail, I received this. In our town where we gather in group lies a gem where the neighborhood troops. It's Reservoir Park, oh what a delight, where laughter and splashes ring from morning to night. There's Miss McFinn with her 12 little tots, all jumping and splashing, connecting the dots. Mr. Lee flies a kite up high in the air, while teens play some ball without any care. We love our dear park, cries young Sally O'Rue, as she leaps in the pool for a cannonball or two. The water's so cool under skies big and blue, it's our favorite spot to enjoy and renew. Here's Councilwoman Connor with her big beaming smile, greeting folks at the park and chatting a while. Isn't it grand, this place we adore? Let's keep it clean and cherish it more. So gather round neighbors, old friends and new. At Reservoir Park, there's so much to do. Picnic and play under sun or a star. It's the heart of our town, the best spot by far. The mayor nods in agreement with pride in his eyes, for this park is a treasure that money can't buy. In unity, joy, we all take a part. That's the spirit we share at our Reservoir Park. Thank you all. I'm proud to invite someone who was extremely instrumental in the renewed interest in Reservoir Park Community Center, co-founder and chief catalyst for art and love, Mac Love.
Hey, thank you for coming out, everybody. I'd like to thank Councilwoman Connor for all of the work and dedication she's showed this community in the years that I've known her. I moved to Akron 11 years ago, and 6 years ago won a Night Cities grant to go down every street in the city, interview residents where they were, and find out what we could do to improve quality of life among those residents. Goodyear Heights was the third neighborhood we looked at, and 92% of the residents that we interviewed wanted the neighborhood to be more colorful, comfortable, and family-friendly. And they specifically called out Reservoir Park as being an untapped gem, a place that held very strong positive memories for them all growing up. And we started a project where we power washed everything, painted these walls blue. They've seen some play and use since then, about 5 years ago. But this was more than 300 people that we had extended one-on-one conversations with. And one of the questions we would always ask is, how will you know when the project has been successful? And the answer is always like a noise or a feeling and children playing. And that wasn't happening here as much as it has been since this new administration and the Lash started investing in the space. And I just want to thank all of you, the residents who believed in it and who brought your kids and family here. This is really what I think that success looks like. And I'm really excited for the future that the city is building and investing in here. I'd also like to thank my wife Elise, who let me come on out here at all times of day to just do a little work and tweak a few things. I'd like to thank Mayor Malik, Councilwoman Connor, and to all the partners involved in making this possible. And I'm pleased to welcome the city's Deputy Service Director, Eufrancia Lash.
Thank you, Mac, and thank you all for being here. I'd like to thank Mayor Malik for this opportunity, and Councilwoman Connor. I appreciate the leadership that both of you show here in this ward and throughout the city. But before I get started with my remarks, I'd like to just recognize a few people. I'd like to recognize our Parks and Rec staff. So if you could give a round of applause to the people who actually make this happen on a daily basis, I'd like to thank you. In addition to that, I would also like to recognize one of my colleagues who was very instrumental in this project, and that is Michelle DeFiore. I told her I was going to shout her out, and I'm doing that because she has played a very instrumental part in all of this, and the engineering staff as well.
If I can, that's her second shout out today because she got it. Shout out. She is the heart of it.
She's a star, so give her a round of applause once again. Thank you. I don't mean to embarrass you, Michelle, but you deserve that. On behalf of everyone here in public service and recreation and parks, I'm excited to be here with you this afternoon as we get to celebrate an exciting milestone in these projects. Ensuring that our public spaces best serve our residents is vital to the mission of our city, and that's why days like today are so vitally important. The pool and bathhouse behind me were first constructed in 1968. While they might look good for their age, they are desperately in need of renovation. If you've been to Perkins Pool, as the mayor mentioned earlier, since it's reopened last summer, you know what's in store for this place or this space. It will be completely transformed, really helping this community gym shine once again. And speaking of Perkins, while you're waiting on the upgrades here at Reservoir, you can still enjoy Perkins Pool across town, beginning on June 3rd. This year we also will be expanding our hours of the city splash pads. So instead of running from noon to 7, they will all run from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. on timer, so you can make sure you get out and make use of those spaces. The community center on my other side was originally built in 1933, as someone pointed out over here, as a playground building. And in 1990, there was an 1,800 square foot addition that included a kitchen and a community space. As a part of the work to be done, the 1990 addition will be demoed and a 4,800 square foot addition will be added, which includes all of the new spaces and features the mayor previously described. Investing in community assets like this, like the pool, the community center, is so important to the vitality of these neighborhoods and our community, and especially our youth. Our department is so happy to be a part of this amazing day, and we want to once again thank you for being here. Now I'd like to welcome a community member and president of the Right Committee, Mr. Mike Herhold.
On behalf of the residents improving Goodyear Heights together, that's better known as RIGHT, I want to thank the City of Akron and especially Councilwoman Sharon Connor for bringing us to this special moment. From the beginning of RIGHT many years ago, RIGHT has always supported and done whatever we could to promote and enhance future development, community spaces, and green spaces as we preserve and protect the many special attributes of this very historic neighborhood of Goodyear Heights. We've always been good friends of this park, and we're closely involved in the $100,000 park challenge that brought so many enhancements here. We've helped care for and improve the landscaping, provided supplies for the park youth programs, sponsored many special events throughout the years, and we will continue to do that with the new facility. We're very proud to be part of the collaborative work that brought this project this far, and we're excited to see its completion. These new facilities will provide many opportunities for new programs and activities to bring together the Goodyear Heights and Ward 10 community at this complex, as it continues to be a bustling hub of friendly, welcoming place for people of all ages. We look forward to being part of it as it takes place. Thank you.
All right, now we're going to get to the fun part and playing some dirt. So I'm going to ask our speakers if everyone could please take a spot behind a shovel up here. Michelle DeFiore, if you could come up here, please. I think we have a representative from Infinity Construction. If you could come up. If I could get a representative from Akron Recreation and Parks. All council members who are present, if you could please come and join us. And then if we could please get some kiddos up here. This is for you. So I see some kids in the back. If you guys want to be part of this, come on up.
Come on up, kids.
Outside me, I'm not under pressure. Come on up.
Councilman Busco. No. Former Ward 10. Councilman McKittrick.
Get behind the shovel.
Right here.
Behind the shovels, everyone. It's a lot louder than standing. All right, so we're going to do a series of photos here. So you're going to want to look at Patricia right in the middle. Patricia, raise your hand. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're going to do a series here. So if everyone could look at Patricia, we're just going to smile and do a 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Great. All right, now if everybody could grab a shovel, get your hands on there. Come on, don't be scared. Get on up there. Space out a little bit. We've got some room in the middle. All right, everybody grabbing a shovel. Okay, same thing. We're going to look at Patricia. Smile real big. 1, 2, 3. All right, now we're going to get some dirt on that shovel. There you go. All right, now this one is an action shot. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to throw some dirt out in front of you, okay? You don't need to throw behind you. Not super hard. Just a little bit right in front of you. About a foot, just right in front of you. Not 5 feet. Let's not go crazy. All right, so on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yay! All right, thank you all so much for coming out. Please don't forget we've got cookies and water. Grab some on your way out. Enjoy, hang out, try and avoid the rain.